Welcome back to Brother Wolf, Sister Moon Divination. Welcome back, my dear fellow spirit workers. I want to do a quick reading using 3 different messages. Okay, so we'll call this one Pile 1. It has the quartz crystal. Message 2, we have the brass statue. Pile 3, the amethyst crystal. So whichever one of these that you resonate with, the message is for you. Also, did you notice when I was shuffling, this big block of cards came out? So the message I got from Spirit was, we're going to use these as clarifiers as needed. Also, for some reason, this penny came out to say hi. So maybe one of my spirit guides is trying to say something, so we'll leave it here. Okay, so let's get started with pile 1. Pile 1. Okay, we'll put the gypsy card to the side, and so I'm going to read these. This is a 3-card message, unless we need... Oh, that's very lovely. Nice. So whoever got this one, this is very positive. So money's coming in after a lot of strife, and you were able to hold your own, but there's still some unfinished business. So let me get a close-up on this. Okay, so hopefully you see this better now. So we have the 9 of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the 7 of Wands reversed. So this is a nice reading. You've worked hard for this. You can even grow this and move it into a higher level. Whatever status, career, whatever you're doing has brought you to this place where you feel content and you feel abundant and leisure and just enjoying your life. And that's great because you've had to fight for it and you've earned it. And maybe it's time to let go a little bit. Maybe, some of our mindsets, especially when we've gone through struggle, has us always in this defense mode. And maybe that's not necessary anymore. Let's bring over the gypsy card and see what she has to reveal to us. And the card is sadness. So is this some sort of victory that you've won? And you're sort of now like, and now what? I got what I wanted, but now am I really content? Spirit, do you agree with this? So what needs to change is the person's mindset, and yeah. So, this is coming to me that, you could be in this place, but if you're not really fulfilled or happy... But some of that might be the way you're framing it. So pulling from cognitive behavioral, I would recommend doing some volunteer work. I think that will really be rewarding. Spirit's on board. And I think that will really... So if you are feeling this sort of sorrow, maybe putting that into perspective, doing something rewarding and meaningful will bring you success in that area where you feel this lack. Okay? Yep, that's the message. Okay? And I will continue now with the rest of the messages. Pile 2. Oh, very nice. A time of celebrating abundance. Some of you might be with child. I've had that card come out before, and the lady had twins, and I was very surprised that, it really came to pass. I mean, we always have that little doubting Thomas in us, but very positive card. And so when that lady... asked me for a reading, I had no idea, and I just started reading her, and this card flew out of the deck, and I gave my impressions and messages I was getting, And she then confided in me, and she's like, well, I didn't really tell anybody, but it turns out, and I'm like, what? So powerful card. So that could be for some of you, which of course is a reason to celebrate. And so this is a message of another mindset kind of thing. So you've been experiencing some frustrations or setbacks or some unknowns. But these other cards are assuring you that, listen, it's going to work out. So just don't worry. And so this is a positive message. And we have abundance. Let's turn over the Gypsy card. And we have Fortune. What a great card. It was reversed, though. Now, I know some people don't read the Gypsy cards reversed, but I do. So maybe that's tied to maybe some kind of feeling of unfulfillment or worrying about that there won't be enough money. But the reading is saying, don't worry about it. Yes. So that's your beautiful message. Okay, so things will work out. Give it time. Because abundance is in the cards. Okay? So Spirit just said regarding this Gypsy card, so let's say it's some kind of thing that you want. Maybe you don't get the entirety of what the thing you wanted, but the Spirit is saying it's still very good and you'll be pleased and it will lead to really positive, abundant things. So that's a wonderful message, okay? Pile 3. Okay, so we've got the Three of Cups reversed. I'm sorry, the Four of Cups reversed, the Queen of Swords reversed, and the Nine of Swords. So obviously you're dealing with a stressful situation, but you know, the message I'm getting is that this is really maybe something that in your mind is worse than it really is. That's the vibe. So there's a need to step back, address the anxiety, talk to a trusted friend, or hey, even consider talking to a mental health provider. Why not? If you want to. I think that through stepping back and reassessing the situation, giving yourself a break will really help the situation. So a lot of this is a mind frame, like how we're framing it. You know, are we catastrophizing? And also, there's a promise of hope in this reading, because all the while there was this solution that you've not considered because of mental fog and frustration and focusing too much on the negative. And so if you step back, this answer will present itself. It's just you're not seeing it because you're stressed out and worried and this, that, and the other. So we first have to address that, the anxiety. And by doing that, it'll allow us a space to reassess. Let's turn over the Gypsy card. Worrying about money. Okay? Yes, this is what this is about, okay? But there may be an opportunity you're not seeing, okay? Because you're too focused on the worry, and that isn't serving anything. Let's get a clarifier, Spirit says. So you can easily free yourself from this situation. Worrying over money again. This is feeling in a disadvantaged position for money. But this is more of a mindset. Okay, there was a battle lost and won, hidden enemies, more money worries. Okay, so a lot of this is just legitimate that you did experience an effed up situation, but don't stay there. You can free yourself from the situation. They need a nibbo. They're kicking like mules over here. Okay, so what do they want? What do you want them to do to help remedy this situation? Okay, so that hidden enemy thing, let's address that. Okay, what? So there may be somebody in your circle that you're confiding in, and that's the wrong person to be doing it. They might have contact with the very people that you're complaining about, or the situation at the work, or whatever it is. So keep your business to yourself right now. And so, yes, they agree with that. And the person could free themselves from the situation. So maybe part of your personality is to worry for things, and that's how you get through, by constantly worrying. But it's really not worth it, because you're adding more stress than is necessary. Yes. Do you want them to do like an abo or something? What? You want to do the mitzvah. So they want you to do like a mitzvah or an act of charity. And so that will really pay forward and help break up some of this negative karma. So you're going to go to some local charity. Because remember, this card was like this. Go to some local charity, volunteer an hour on the weekend, help distributing foods or putting things in bags, or helping sweep up the stock room at your local homeless shelter or pantry. This is going to really make a difference. Okay, and that is your message. Stop worrying. Okay, let me pull out a fortune cookie oracle. Your group of friends is about to expand. So that's very nice. So be open to new friendships and be open to new people. Maybe because of a job that requires you to be now with a new group of people. You're out at a coffee shop, say hi, strike up a conversation. New job. Yeah. Okay, so something with a new job and making a whole new network of connections. So that's very positive. Okay, with that I will say blessings, be well, and as always, God is love.